Peace and blessings, family. I'm your brother in the struggle, Ali. And today we would like to decipher and decipher the food of the gods. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad gave us not just Hadith to Live books 1 and Hadith to Live book 2, but he also gave us a key element. He gave us proper nutrition as well as the proper time to consume or to eat that nutrition. And it's broken down into the mathematical system of the planet Earth and our universe. Short version, there's approximately 24 hours in a day, or exactly 24 hours in this mathematical sense of what we call our lessons. We teach that it's 23 hours, 56 minutes, and 46 seconds in a solar day. And that the sun that you see in the sky right there is 93 million miles away from the planet Earth. In kilometers, that's 150 million kilometers. And since light travels 186,000 miles per second, and that sun is 93 million miles away from this planet that we call Earth, affecting the melanin in our being, the body temple, the real mosque, the real school of Allah, the real building or place of God in person, the black man of Asia. It takes 8 minutes and 20 seconds, which is mathematically, according to Master Fard Muhammad, the supreme Allah God in person, from all praises due forever. It is 500 seconds for that sun to reach us inside this car, or to reach you on this planet, covering 196,940,000 square miles. So, there is a relationship between you and Mother Nature and Father Allah. The law of gender teaches us that there is gender, or the male and female principle, in everything. Men have testosterone as well as estrogen. Women have estrogen as well as testosterone. There are male and female fish. There are male and female worms. There are male and female people, male and female birds, male and female everything in creation, even atoms. Now, I mean, everything has its masculine and feminine. Everything has a dominant and recessive trait. Everything has black and white. Everything has hot and cold. Everything living has to have the dead. Everything old needs the new. Everything poor needs the rich. There is no separation in the universal order of things. Now, I mean, it's naive of us and spooky of us and ignorant of many of us to believe such spookism. I say drop those boo teachings and get away from them boo preachings that teach you to look outside of yourself for a god or a goddess. Know what I mean? In Hadith to Live, we're giving a formula, and that formula is based on this 24-hour cycle. Now, let's build and destroy. Build and destroy represents the number 8. There's 8 hours, say, in the mathematical system. 8 times 3 equals what? 24. 8 plus 8 plus 8 equals 24. So we have 3 cycles here. Know what I mean? So when you get up in the morning, during that first cycle, before 8 a.m., you do what? You purify the temple body. You eliminate the toxins that you took in the body in the previous cycle. So in this cycle, you brush your teeth, I mean, you wash, you shower, you bathe, what have you. I mean, you clean your ears. If you wear goggles like me, you got to clean your eyeglasses. You got to put on the clean clothes. You got to put on clean underclothes. You got to make sure you got clean socks. You got to put on your sneaks, your boots, your shoes, what have you, your uniforms, what have you. You know what I mean? You got to, the females get their nails done. The females make sure that the children got to make sure they wash their hands. But basically, the body temple is purified in that first 8-hour cycle. Now, in the next 8-hour cycle, that's the time of ingestion. Now, the previous cycle, as I just explained, shows that's the cycle of elimination. You detox during that 8-hour period. In this 8-hour period, you eat between 4 and 6 p.m. This is the science of the gods. I mean, I'm giving y'all some real life godship here. I'm making y'all into God stars, not gangsters, but godsters. You know what I mean? During that 8-hour period, you eat. Now, I mean, you consume your meal, if you will. between 4 and 6 p.m. ideally. Now, this is a deeper science that I go into in my book. It's like a 300-400 page book called The Angel's Diet. The Bible teaches a book of Psalms that in the last days, people will eat angels' food. Everything is written, I mean. But the short version, between 4 p.m., 5 p.m., and 6 p.m., depending on the season. Now, I mean, like say it's summertime, it's hot. Now, I mean, the sun sets, as we call it, at a later time in the summertime. Now, I mean, so ideally you want to eat around 6 o'clock if it's summer. But if you notice in December Ramadan, it gets dark like 4 o'clock in the evening, in the afternoon. 4 p.m. is the time in the wintertime when you want to consume that meal. That's the time you ingest. In that other 8-hour period, that's the time when the temple digests. Okay, so here you is waking up in the first 8-hour cycle, and you're eliminating or purifying the body temple. Now, I mean, you're removing the evil thoughts, mental and physical. We need mental health and physical health. We suffer from mental health and physical health. We bipolar, we got depression, anxiety, you name it. Now, I mean, our elders suffer from mental issues, our babies suffer from mental issues, our teens, our youth, our adults, FOIs, MGTs, white people, black people, Chinese people, young, old. We cannot go through 500 years of slavery, suffering, and death, and 6,000 years of colonialism and not disrupt the psychological world of humanity. So we got to get our balance back. We got to get that ancient Kemetic or Egyptian Ma'at back. I mean, we got to go back to those ancient Nubian or Sudanian roots. We got to go back to our ancient Azania or South African methods. We got to go to that West African stuff again. Now, I know a lot of y'all thought it was some mumble jumble. Our ancestors were gods and goddesses. Don't let them fool you. If you didn't know, now you know. Now, I mean, I'm your brother in the struggle, Ali. We got more to come. Remember, eat like the food of the gods. How do I know? I experienced it, I experimented with it, I experimented with high explosives, mentally, physically, nutritionally. Now, I mean, I eat very, 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 very healthy, good food, and I eat garbage. I mean, and you know what? At the age of 57, I balance it all out. I mean, I could drink some Fiji water, I could drink something else. I mean, but I'ma balance it out. I mean, I can smoke my enemies, I can smoke something else, but I'ma balance it out. So no matter where you at in your struggle for freedom, justice, and equality, whether you Christian, Muslim, atheist, Sunni, whatever, eat the food of the gods. Peace and blessings, family. I love y'all. The struggle continues.